This video is going to specifically be about bullying. I'm not sure if everyone's aware of what's going on, but a 14-year-old named Jamey was teased, bullied basically, because of a certain lifestyle, because he was gay or bi, whatever the case is. I am personally anti-bullying. I know what it's like to be teased. It started when I was in the 5th grade and didn't really stop until I got into the 7th grade when the boy left the school. It's not a good feeling. It's not okay. If you are a bully, then you need help. You don't understand what you're doing to that person. You don't know what they're going through at home. For me, or whatever, I wasn't going through too much at home or whatever besides moving, but still, I hated going to school. And it wasn't because I wasn't smart. It wasn't because my teachers were mean or any of the other kids. It was because of one kid. He made the 5th grade miserable for me. And another problem is school is not doing anything about it. And I'm thinking that it's a part of life. It is not a part of life. It's harassment. I think that it should be treated as such, regardless of whether it's happening in school or in your workplace. It's not okay to call someone fat. It's not okay to demean anyone because of their religion, because of their sex, because of their race, because of their sexual preference. It doesn't matter. You know, it's wrong. The story, I had actually just wrote a paper about that in school before I graduated. And I don't think that schools take the necessary steps to prevent it. My school, which is Bradford Academy, bragged about how we had an no bullying policy. I never saw that being put into effect. They lied to my mother and said they suspended the guy or whatever. He didn't get suspended until he got into a fight. My school never did anything. I watched other kids get bullied, and I was a victim of it. And to me, if you are bullied, there's something wrong with you. You're uncomfortable with yourself, so you need to put other people down to make yourself feel better about yourself. It's not right. Anyone could be going through anything. Anyone could be on the edge. You don't know what you're going to say or do to push them over. And personally, if you're someone watching it, don't just watch. Go to them, be a friend. You might save their life. There's this story about a guy who was what society would consider as a nerd. And they knocked his books down and everything. And one day he was walking home from school and he dropped his books. And a jock who played football saw him and stopped and asked him if he needed a ride home. And he said, yeah. So he helped him home. They ended up being friends. This was when they were in the 9th grade. They got to the 12th grade. He wasn't a nerd anymore. He played football. He was actually the head captain. He took the guy's spot. But he was co-captain still. And at the end of the year, he ended up giving a speech. And his parents were there, his teammates, the rest of the school body was there. And in his speech, he said that day that the guy helped him, he was going to go home and commit suicide. But because he helped him, he still saw that there was some good in humanity, that there were still good people out there who cared about people. And that's what stopped him. You never know how your actions are going to change someone's life. You never know what you're going to say or what you're going to do to them to help them or to hurt them. Words hurt. Think of your words as bullets. You know, it might not, you might not see what you're doing on the outside at first, but on the inside you're tearing that person apart. And if you know someone who's crying out for help, then help them. Be a friend. I don't care how the world looks at them or how people look at them. I don't care if they're gay, if they're black, if they're the only white kid in the school, if they're the only Mexican in the school. Help them. Because at the end of the day, you know, how are you going to feel if you find out that they commit suicide? I mean, I'm pretty sure, I wish that I knew him, that I knew Jamey or whatever, because I would have been a friend. I don't care, you know, how old you are or what you're going through. That's why I tell my sister, and I think that every girl or guy should do this. Write one thing about yourself that you like, put it on the mirror, and every day repeat it to yourself, and come up with a new thing. And I told my family that they should start writing one thing that you like about a person. And every week it should be something new. It should be something different. And families, your home should be a safe haven. Don't allow bullying in your home. Don't allow it in your schools. Speak up. Have a voice. You have a voice. And everyone's voice matters. Everyone's opinions matters. And just because someone's different doesn't mean that they deserve to be talked about. No less than you need to be talked about because you're following trends. Everyone has feelings. Respect them. Respect the person. And this is for Jamey.